This is a continuation of our series on buildings on the front line of Dubai Hills Park. We'll go over the layouts and costs, look at the building's amenities, walk through the hallways to see their condition, and check out one of our apartments. And you'll see exactly what the two-bedroom units look like in this building. Looking ahead, I'll say that the two-bedroom layouts here are quite varied, meaning there are some at 110 meters and up to 150 meters. So, well, let's get started. Most importantly, the house is on the front line of Dubai Hills Park. Here's our Acacia complex, and here's the beautiful Dubai Hills Park. So you can go down to the park right by these stairs. By the way, for those who saw the last video, we reviewed Mulberry. Mulberry is on that side of the park, and Acacia is on this one. Construction of this complex began in 2015. They finished it in 2022. Regarding the building configuration, we have 3 blocks here. Block B, which you see now, is the largest in area, and there are also blocks A and C. As for layouts and costs, one-bedroom apartments here start from 2 million dirhams. In terms of area, they range from 67 square meters to 110, so the area is quite large. For 2-bedroom apartments, starting prices are 2.9 million dirhams, and the size range is quite large, meaning there are apartments of 110 meters and some of 150 meters. For 3-bedroom apartments, prices start from 3.9 million dirhams. And regarding area, there are apartments of 128 meters and large 3-bedroom units of 200 meters. We actually had 2 3-bedroom apartments with direct views of the park area. By the way, we've rented them out now. In the last video, I said one apartment rented for 550,000 dirhams, the other for 475. Yes, friends, it's not just limited to 3-bedroom apartments. We also have penthouses here. For example, there's a 4-bedroom penthouse. It's 511 square meters in area and costs about 10 million dirhams. Well, we've covered the layouts. Now let's walk through the complex grounds and see what it's like. There's a fairly large adult pool, probably about 25 meters long. There are sun loungers, a kids pool, and a small playground. And now let's head over to the barbecue area. So friends, here is the barbecue area. As you can see, there are tables. There are 2 grills. This is for Block B. These, by the way, are the windows of those great 3-bedroom units with large living rooms. There's also landscaping on the podium level, so well, everything looks very beautiful. This building has 2 levels of parking. Regarding details that, well, let's say EMAAR could have done better, it's the number of parking spots for large apartments. We talked about the 511-meter penthouse, and it only gets 2 parking spots. Even though its area is already 511 meters, they could have given at least 3 or 4 parking spots there. Well, it's kind of an unpleasant detail, but here you see we talk about both the pros and cons of the house. Again, speaking of area, we have clients living here in a 1-bedroom apartment in Acacia who are now looking for a 2-bedroom apartment in a new building. And of course, their main objection is that their living room in the 1-bedroom is larger than the living rooms in the new 2-bedroom buildings. Friends, here in Acacia we have a 2-level lobby, and accordingly, the entrance to the building itself is located right here. It's a quite spacious lobby, as you can see. And on the so-called upper ground level, there is also a waiting area. So these are the elevators we have. Oh, by the way, friends, access to the building and the parking is by keycard only. Well, that's traditional for EMAAR. I think many of you are familiar with this system. The point is, the level of privacy is quite high, and people who are not residents won't be able to enter the building. So while we're on this floor, let's take a look at the floor plan. Now we're going to go see our 2-bedroom apartment. It's 122 meters. And here you see there are also these corner 3-bedroom units. They're really very nice. Well, friends, let's take a look at the apartment itself. This apartment is 122 square meters. It's already been renovated, as you can see. And now we'll look at it just to understand the layout sizes in this building. There are layouts with more area than this apartment. There are apartments without a view that are smaller in area. Let's start perhaps with the living room. As you can see, the apartment is quite spacious. We had enough room here for a full lounge area with a large sofa. 5 people can easily fit on this sofa. There's a TV area with some shelving. There's a dining area for 6 people. And there's a full kitchen with an island. Let's go out to the balcony, by the way, and see what the view is like. I'll say right away, the view here is also not bad. There's another pool here, it belongs to Block C, and besides the pool, we also see the park. By the way, friends, at the start of the video I told you there are 3 blocks. Acacia B is a fairly large building, it's U-shaped, and there are 2 blocks, Acacia C and Acacia A, which are L-shaped. Well, let's go further and see the apartment. It's not all just limited to the living room. We have other rooms here as well. We have 2 bedrooms here. There's a guest bathroom in this style. It's actually a great solution, so no one has to use the bathrooms in the bedrooms. So here we have the first bedroom. Also with its own bathroom, by the way. In this bathroom, we have a shower cabin. In the next large bathroom, we'll have a freestanding bathtub and a shower cabin. And this is the bedroom we have. Quite spacious and also with views of the pool and the park. So opposite the first bedroom, we have a storage area. And next we have the master bedroom, complete with its own walk-in closet and an ensuite bathroom. This bedroom is quite a bit larger in terms of floor space. And as for the views, well, they're exactly the same here. So we have a view looking out towards the swimming pool and the park area. And let's take a look at the final bathroom. Now, in the standard EMAAR layout, the bathtub isn't freestanding, it's actually built in. And of course, the bathroom itself looks a little bit different. So, friends, here's our bathtub, double sinks, and there's also a separate walk-in shower. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting and helpful. As always, a reminder that we're a licensed real estate agency in the Emirates. If you're looking to buy or sell any property, just reach out. We'd be happy to help you with that. Again, friends, we don't do those aggressive sales tactics where people are pressured into buying something. We always take a personal approach, listening to our clients' needs to find the best possible solution for them. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our future videos.